Hello, this is the Cobra MT40VXGT, which is a grass trimmer attachment that will fit onto the multi-tool. And this is how it arrives in the box like this. So what I'm doing is just cutting the tape, and then we can take it out the box and I'll show you exactly how to put it together. So this is it out of the box, so really easy to assemble. We've got the shaft here with the cutting head on the end there, and then we've got the guard. There's also an Allen key. Now this is in the box, it's usually sort of pushed into a bit of the cardboard packaging, so don't throw that away until you've actually located that, because we do need it. So to fit the guard, it's very simple. We've got to take out these 4 screws here, so we just screw those out. And then we're going to fit the guard onto that and put those back into place and tighten it all up. Once we've got those off, we can then get our guard here. So that is going to fit on there. So when it's finished, it will look like that. So we're obviously working upside down. So we can position that just like that. There's the 2 washers there. So we've got a little flat washer and a spring washer just to hold it tightly in place. I'm just going to put them in finger tight to start with, just to locate it, and then we can tighten them up with the Allen key. Right, they're nice and tight now. We don't want them vibrating off. And once that's on permanently, but it's worth keeping that in your toolbox just in case you do need to take it off. So that's what it looks like when you've fitted it on there, and that will stop the grass flinging back towards you. Just while we've got this here, we've got the nylon cord here, and this one will feed out when you bump this on the ground. So if you find that, as in this case, that the cord is a bit short and it's not doing the cutting while you're operating it, if you just give this a tap down onto a hard surface or a lawn that's fairly hard while it's still spinning around, then more cord will be fed out. And if a little bit too much is fed out, then here, wrapped in this masking tape, is a little piece of steel, a little blade essentially. It will cut the surplus off. You'll get a bit of a clatter just for a second, and that will cut that to the right length for you, and then you just carry on trimming the grass. So now we've got the guard on, I'll show you how to attach it to the power unit. So this is the power unit here, which all the attachments can be fitted to, and we've got our grass trimmer here. So we take off the protective cap at the end. That just protects that shaft in there, the square shaft, stops it being damaged and stops it getting full of dirt and rubbish in there. And then what we need to do is just to line it up here. So we've got this arrow which tells us that this is the top, and then we can put that in there and we can basically give it a twist and push, because we need to line up the 2 shafts until they lock together, and it will then click and lock into place like that. And just to hold it securely, we can tighten up the red toggle at the side, and that is it. It's as simple as that, and that is now ready for use. You can go out and do, trimming down grass and weeds and all sorts of things in and around the garden. And when you're finished with it and you want to take it off, it's simply a case of reversing it. So we undo the toggle here, just like that, slacken it off. You can't get it off if you don't slacken it off. Push the button on the top, and then we can wiggle and pull that out like that. And then we've kept our cap here, which goes on, and that can then be stored away. So it's a really useful tool for just tidying and trimming grass around the garden.
Remember to register your Cobra online at cobragarden.co.uk. Always have your Cobra serviced regularly. Check the website for your nearest dealer.